Hello guys, today we will discuss part 2 Angular 10 tutorials. Uh, Let me open. This is the Angular we are using currently. What is the Angular features and what is the uses of Angular and what is the advantages of Angular we can discuss in this tutorial. First of all, Angular is a JavaScript framework for building web applications and applications in JavaScript, HTML and TypeScript. And before you learn Angular, you need to require or understanding basic commands in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript, and a document object model, that is DOM. This is the basic understanding we can have before learning Angular. And Angular is an application design framework and development platform for creating efficient and sophisticated single page applications. Here, actually, single page applications means without reloading the entire page, only certain portion of the particular portion it will render the page. There is no updating in the entire page. Only particular portion it will updating the immediately. And next point, component consisting of a three things. Actually, a component is nothing but a metadata. Here actually a component is a class that handles data and functionality. Actually a class is nothing but a data and logics. In here actually we can handle data and functionality in the component. And second point, an HTML template that determines the UI. Actually here HTML we can use the render the view template. Actually we can use for the HTML. And the third one is component specific styles that define the look and feel. Actually third point is actually we can use for the styling purpose, because actually we can use cascading style sheets or shafts, plus we can use for multiple styles we can apply for these. This is the three main things here component. And next, uses and advantages of Angular. Angular is a more streamlined framework that allows programmers to focus on simply building JavaScript classes. Here what happened in Angular we can write everything. It is a class based or component based structure. And before actually in JavaScript we can writing for everything in function oriented. We can use for the function keyword. And here actually we can write everything in a class type. And second point, views and controllers are replaced with components. Actually here views and controllers. Controllers we can use in Angular JS framework. Actually there is a scope related concept there, and here it is a component level we can use. Controllers actually we can use for the uh, where we can updating the content, that particular portion we can mention the control name. Actually there it will affected only, but here we cannot use the controllers or scope also, but we can directly use for the components. This is the Angular JS and Angular main difference. Actually Angular JS is a scope related concept and Angular is a component based functionality. Third point is which can be described as a refined version of directives. Actually um, directives it is a one concept of this, and Angular JS also having same functionality. It is if we, going forward, we can learn more discussion of this. Okay, this is the uses and advantages, and next also having uh, this Angular is a component-based architecture that provides a higher quality of code. Actually, Angular JS it is a scope level it will architected, but here it is a component architecture that provides as a higher quality of code. Every functionality we can divide it into the component only. Every component we can split and combine all the components, and you can use the higher architecture actually. And second point is TypeScript. A TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript framework, and this TypeScript allowing for the classes and interfaces, arrow functions, all the things here we can learn everything in the TypeScript. Under TypeScript, it is a better tooling, cleaner code, uh, and higher scalability actually. Uh, Next, RxJS. RxJS we can efficient asynchronous programming we can use. Actually, asynchronous we can multiple requests we can send at a time, and it will handling all the request, and whenever getting the response to the particular request, it will send automatically. Uh, there is no waiting for other request coming. It will asynchronously getting the request and sending the multiple requests at a time. And fourth point is the platform agnostic philosophy. This is actually a platform we can use for the framework only actually. High performance. High performance means actually which is before we are writing everything in HTML. Nowadays we can use for everything in TS TypeScript files actually. Here only we can write everything in a dynamically we can write all the things, and it will render the dynamically web pages or anything we can render. And last point is Google long-term support. Actually we can use some of the APIs or some of the plugins, and also a lot of things we can support for the Google long-term support. Thanks all of supporting for me actually. Please subscribe this. Thank you.